Hey guys, this is Tim. Welcome back to another episode of Boone County Beekeeper. Now today is Saturday. It is May the 27th. It is Memorial Day weekend. And before we do anything, let me say to all you veterans, all the ones that served, I want to say thank you. You know, we are so blessed that we live in a country as great as we do. I agree. Now, the country's a little messed up right now, but let me tell you guys, without a doubt, it's still the greatest country in all the land, and I am so thankful that I live here, and I am so thankful for all you veterans that has give life and limb, sacrifice. Thank you. Really do appreciate it. All right, so today, let me tell you what we got going on here. We have caught swarm number 4. Caught this down at the cemetery where my mom was buried. If you remember last year, we caught a swarm down there, and guess what? It was on Memorial Weekend. Here we are again, same time, same place this year. Now, don't know what we got. I just went last night and went down and got it, me and my dad. They may be a little feisty. I don't know. They was trying to bump me a little bit last night when I was standing there waiting for them all to come in. So we'll have to wait and see. Don't know what we got. Don't know how big it is. Don't know if we got a queen. Now, what are we going to put it in? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it in that MayBee Hive, that one that I got from China. The one that was sent to me. I wanted to try it. We'll see what happens. Talk just for a minute here what else is going on. You know, as you can see, the old yard is starting to fill up. We got our 3 production hives down there doing really well. I've got some weather coming in. I was worried about the flow. The flow was a lot later here than it has been everywhere else. I was really starting to stress out, but the flow has hit this week. They're starting to bring it in. The problem is, this week should be the week, but tonight we got a couple inches of rain coming, guys. A big storm, and you can see the wind's already kicking up. I hope that you can hear me. But I'm gonna try to get these girls transferred before this storm hits, and we'll just go from there. And what's that going to do to the nectar? Man, I don't know. You know, I put all my eggs in this one basket up here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I guess time will tell. You just got to have a little faith and keep going. You know, if we get a couple inches of rain and this wind, that's hard on that tulip poplar bloom. So we'll see what happens, guys. This may be a bust. This whole year might be a bust. I don't know. But I'm not alone. I've seen a lot of people online that's having a lot of issues and a lot of trouble. So I'm going to work on some nukes here today as well. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in. We'll transfer this thing. Now I'm going to put it in the MayBee Hive. Seems to be really well built. They say it's swarm. It is. They say it's wax dip. Is it? I don't know. I think it's wax coated, but we'll give it a try and see. Now the only thing that I'm not going to use from what they sent me, I'm going to be a little different. Myself, I like a screen bottom board, and it came with just a regular bottom board. So I'm going to put an old screen one on there, and we'll go from there, and everything else will be their stuff. So just give me a second, guys. We'll get this thing lined out here and see what we got. I don't have a clue. I know one thing: they was not happy last night when I come up. So. But you can't really blame them. I wouldn't be either. You know, this weather has really got me worried with this blooms that we've got going on right now. They said all week, oh, you know, half an inch, quarter of an inch of rain. Well, that's all changed. So we got a front coming up from Myrtle Beach, and for whatever reason, it's going to come a little further north than what they thought it was. They thought we was just going to get the outer bands of it. Looks like we're going to get hit pretty good. Another thing I'm going to try in these nukes over here, I see it a lot, never fool with them. That's the plastic Purco foundation. I'm going to put some of them in my nukes over here. I got to give them some space, man. They are exploding. And see what we got. Now, let me make sure you can see me. Yep, I believe you can. So, let me go up just a tad. So, guys, I don't know. I don't know what we got. Don't know their demeanor. Don't know if we got a queen. But I guess we're getting ready to find out. Now, this seems to be a nice little hive right here. I don't know. I like the way that it's set up. Pretty nice. So, we will see. Time will tell. So, let's see if we got any bees in here. They may all, just call them about a mile and a quarter from here. They may all flew back down there. I don't know. We'll see. Yep, we got them. Looks like a pretty good swarm. I see on the lid some bees. Do not see the queen. Man, this wind is kicking, guys. So I'm gonna set this right here so it can come up. This wind is really kicking. So it looks like, just looking down in here, 2 or 3 frames of bees. Just seems like all the swarms this year has been pretty small. This is number 4, guys. I was really getting discouraged because I figured it would be early, but it actually was late. So get those festooning bees off here. Okay, so show you what we got here. Just starting to build that out. Good looking bees. I do not see the queen right there. Building that out. I hope we have a queen. Time will tell. My main goal today is to get them in the box and just see what happens. You know, it's a fairly good sized swarm. I'm not going to spend great amounts of time looking for the queen because I got a lot of work to do and the weather's not going to be that great. So another thing I'm going to do today, well, not today, I would like to feed these girls. I've got the nectar flow going on, but I'd like to give them a little feed, but I don't have any with me. So I'm going to, this being the holiday weekend, I am off next couple of days, and I'll get a chance to come up and feed them. Boy, them some good looking bees. I see a lot of drones. Some of them bees are really dark. Good looking bees. They're storing nectar. Don't see any eggs. That may be a sign. I don't know. I hope we have a queen. Like I said, I'm not going to spend a great amount of time looking for her. Give me just one second. Them pretty bees. And they're storing nectar in there, so they should be okay. Alright, so let's get them girls in the box. Now, they was a little grouchy there last night. You know, guys, that's all we got. 2 frames of bees. I got a bunch on the wall right here. So we'll have to look again here. I hope they have a queen. She could be on this wall. I don't know. Let me look real quick. Got a pretty good bit of bees in here. We can shake them down. Just give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes they like to play a little hide and seek. Don't know. Well, some of them bees are jet black. Let's get them in here. Some of them are jet black. I'm gonna put it right here. Let them come up. All right, so I'm gonna glance one more time and see if we can see a queen real quick. Cause give me one second, guys. I do see some big drones. I don't have a clue what color she would be. I do not know. That's one thing about these swarms. It's kind of like Christmas. You never know what you're going to get. Them bees are all different colors. Some of them's real black. Some of them's really striped. I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go ahead and we'll just button them up, and we will look on a prettier day. Let me glance on this frame one more time. We will glance on a prettier day just to see. Now, I will say this, everything else that I've got, this makes hive number 7. Everything else that I got is queen right. And I did a combine over there. I've got a good friend, he was wanting some bees. I had one nuke that was queenless. And I had one little 3-framer that had a queen in it. And I went ahead and I combined them two. And I just put them into a nuke box over there so he can haul out of here. But I'm gonna let her get laying good and see what happens. Guys, I do not see a queen. Now, that does not mean that we don't have a queen in there. I don't know. We could have one. There's so many bees crawling around. We'll give them a few days. I don't see any eggs. That's what's got me worried. I do not see any eggs. So, you know, if we got to do what we got to do, we'll give them a frame of eggs and see if they can make them one. But we'll give them a few days, and then we'll just we'll check on them then. See what we can do. Now, that being said, we'll go ahead and we'll button these girls up. This hive, I believe I'm going to like it. Seems like a good little setup. Really does. Seems like it's really well built. I know the joints there are not really box joints. It's dovetailed, and I like that. And everything went together really well. I don't know if you remember that video. Everything was very tight. No big cracks anywhere. So I think it's going to be okay. But we'll go ahead and get these girls buttoned up. I'll come up. I'll put a little feed on them there in a day or two. And we'll go from there. So, guys, that's about all I wanted to do today on this video here. I've got some other things I got to do before this weather turns. So, guys, again, let me say thank you to all the veterans. Really, I appreciate everything that you've done. I'm just so thankful, you know, for everything that you've laid on the line for us. It don't go unnoticed, guys. It don't. So, this is Tim, and I hope that you have a good week. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless your bees. I hope that you and your family's well. I hope that everything's going good in your life. I hope your bees are doing good. Crazy time right now. I know it is here. I don't know about where you live, but it's crazy right here. You don't know. It's either hit or miss, and I was really getting worried. I ain't gonna lie, but the flow is here. It's happening. They're flying, but is it going to end after tomorrow with all this wind and this rain we're going to get? Who knows? But it is what it is. Guys, that's beekeeping. Just a way of life. So until next time, thank you for stopping by. This is Tim, the Boone County Beekeeper. Thanks for stopping by.